wanted to ask you about a play from today's practice. I think it was in the 2-minute period, maybe early in the team period, when Clyde caught a pass out in the flat and you came up to make a play and he kind of made a little move on you. Where does that move rank in terms of good moves you've seen in the open field over the years? And who's the best back in that situation you've ever played against, that one-on-one in the open field?
Yeah, to take you back to the play, it was 2 minutes, and it was a perfect play for his position, having the tight end in line, and I kind of got rubbed by the tight end going vertical, and I had to work over the top, which is hard, and then making a play on a guy like that in space makes it even harder. But it's a good play and a good setup for him. And yeah, he made a quick move. It's smart because it was a 2-minute situation, and he got all the yards and he didn't have to get out of bounds. So he knew, and he was thinking of the situation. So he cut back across the field, and we eventually got him down, and they kick a field goal. But yeah, he's one of the better players in this league, and will be one of the better players in this league at making people miss in open space. And if I had to pick one guy when I was younger, early in the league, it'd probably be Shady when he was in Philly. He was one of the shiftiest players in the open field.
Let's go to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hey, Anthony. As one of the leaders in the defensive room and certainly the linebacker room, I was curious about actually a fellow Iowa guy in Ben Niemann entering his third year, first few padded practices. What have you seen in Niemann that maybe makes you believe that he could be in line for even a bigger role in the defense this year?
Yeah, he's improving every day. He's smart. He knows the defense. He knows multiple positions. Yeah, I mean, he has the opportunity, and he's taking advantage of it right now. He's making plays all over in camp. He had a pick 6 today in camp, making some TFL. So, yeah, he's just been in his books, studying, and he's growing as a player. He's still young, only going to year 3, but he's making a huge jump this year already.
Let's go to Harold Kuntz. Go ahead, Harold.
Hey, Hitch, what's going on, man? Hey, quick question for you. Willie Gay, how much has it just been more for him still learning, or how have you seen him when it goes full speed? What is your assessment so far of how he's been able to kind of get out there in the field and maneuver around, learning different things, and also trying to go full speed at the same time?
Yeah, he's learning a lot quick, putting a couple different positions on his plate, just playing the Sam and base and the buck will kind of slashing sub defense. But so he's learning a lot. He's moving fast. We call him turbo. Sometimes he moves too fast. But yeah, he's learning, and we are teaching him and teaching him the ropes, and he's coming along well. I mean, if you guys have been watching practice, he's making plays, and as long as we can keep having him do that, I think he can make our defense a lot better.
Let's go to Sam McDowell. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Hitch, a couple of real quick ones for you. One, what was your reaction to seeing Juan Thornhill back for the first time in a long time? And then secondly, what are you guys doing, or I guess what's sort of the feel as far as maintaining the edge that sort of prompted you guys to win the Super Bowl last year, just mentally?
Yeah, it was definitely good to see Juan back out there. You can see him, he's smiling from ear to ear. He finally get to move around with us and stuff like that. And, kudos to him for putting in all the work and getting back here, not even, a full year from removed from the injury. So, good for our training staff and Juan putting in all the work, while everybody else had an off season while he was still grinding. So good things happen to good people that work hard, and, he's moving forward, and looking forward to having him back out there, soon. And what was your second part?
Just on the edge. I mean, last year it seemed like you guys had an edge to try and, get over the hump and get to the Super Bowl and win it. Are you sensing that you guys still have that this year? And what's it's going to take to maintain that throughout the year this year?
Oh, yeah. Every year we just start back at ground zero. So it's a whole new edge to do it again. And again and again and again. There's only one goal when you're playing at this level, and that's to win the Super Bowl. So anything else, it's not acceptable. So every year you just restart and then try it again. So that's how your edge, you have a new edge every year. So you restart all over, and the edge is to get back there again.
All right, we've got time for a couple more. Let's go Darren and then Nate. Go ahead, Darren.
Hey, Hitchens, thank you so very much for doing this. My question for you is, what advice are you able to give the rookies and first-year players who are trying to make the team, make the defense? Obviously, you want them to go all out, but obviously, they can't also, lay wood on Travis Kelce or someone coming across the middle. So what do how do you advise them to bridge, between, trying to make a name for themselves without, putting a player out?
Yeah, I don't think you make the team by hitting your own teammates and knocking players out of practice and stuff. So what I just teach the guys, our young guys in our room, is just learn the playbook. You got to build that trust for your coach. Your coach got to trust you in order to put you out there on the field, because wherever you present, you're presenting you and your coach, not just yourself. So what I teach the young guys is learn your plays, get in your book. So when you get out there, you know what to do. And then you can get coached on technique and what you're supposed to do on this play. But as long as you get lined up and know your job, you can build that trust in your position coach and the defensive coordinator.
Let's go to Nate for the last one. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Anthony, 2 questions for you. The first is, so many of you guys have obviously given the team praise for how they've set up this training camp to keep everybody safe. Just what is your reaction to the idea of fans being able to watch you guys in person to some capacity to start this season? And then secondly, Spags mentioned it earlier, but the idea of, Bashaud Breeland having a suspension to start the year, just as a leader on the defense, guys still play at a high level despite losing somebody who was obviously key to your guys' success last year.
Yeah, I mean, it's next guy in. Coach Reed talks about it all the time. That's the mentality we have, and we're going to build around. I'm sure we probably have different types of calls just because it's probably going to be a younger type guy in there. And I mean, we're all playing at a high level, and we have these practices, and they're finding, different guys to rotate. And it's going to take more than just one guy playing, at that position. We got to play better, as a team. We just can't rely on one position. And I think we've been doing that all this camp. You see different guys making plays and different guys making checks and stuff like that. So we just got to pick each other up when, we lose a guy or two.
Nate, did you have a part 2 there? You cut out a little bit on us.
Yeah, sorry. And then I think the first thing I asked you was, because the camp has gone so well from a health standpoint for the players and everybody on staff, what's your reaction to having some level of fans be able to watch you guys for the season opener if all goes well on that end?
Yeah, I mean, it's a blessing that the Chiefs put together a great format for us with the families being able to come and some of the fans and the way we practice and the way we're separating and working our social distancing. So I can't speak for every team and organization, but I know we're doing it the right way here, and I think everything should pan out as long as everyone just keep doing their responsibilities of being safe.
Hitch, thank you for the time today. We appreciate you.
All right, appreciate you guys.